Hey guys, welcome back to another week of Ticket Tuesday. I'm your host, Ronan HD. So yeah, this is going to be a great time. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Ticket Tuesday. I'm your host, Ronan HD, and today we watched Pearl, the prequel to X, which we reviewed a couple months ago. And they've already made a prequel, and it stars the same main character. The main character is the same actress, Mia Goth. She plays the main character in X, and she also plays Pearl in this movie. This movie was really good. I thought it was just as good as X. I think it was more funny than X. It was really funny. I mean, X was also pretty funny. But this movie had a lot of great, comedic elements. And I really enjoyed it. I thought the acting was great. The acting was actually really solid. I really enjoyed it. The writing was pretty good. I really liked the cinematography. I thought that was great, and I also really liked the way the movie just looked in general. You know, the certain lens that they used. I just really liked the lens. It was like an old school looking thing. It had really high contrast and really oversaturated colors. Loved it. But I'll explain why I like this movie and more back at the house.
We're looking for someone with X Factor.
Has to be me.
How about a film nobody else has seen?
Is it legal?
Will be eventually.
I know what I've done. Bad things. Terrible, awful, murderous things. I want to be loved from as many people as possible. But truth is, I'm not really a good person.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Ticket Tuesday. I am your host, Ronan HD, and on this week's edition of Ticket Tuesday, we watched Pearl, starring Mia Goth and directed by Ty West. It is the prequel to the film X, which also stars Mia Goth and is also directed by Ty West. And actually, both of these films came out in the same year. X came out earlier this year, and obviously Pearl came out right now. This movie is, I don't think it's better than X, but I don't think it's worse than X either. I think I like them equally. I don't think I prefer either one. Because I think they're enjoyable, in their own way. Because this movie, I think, is funnier than X, but I think X is, a better slasher film than this one. But this one isn't really trying to be a slasher film. It's more of what would you call it? I mean, it's a horror film. But I don't know what to call it, but it is a horror film. Both of them are horror films. But I really like this one. It also looked a bit like Wizard of Oz with, the oversaturation and the, the overexposure and all the really high contrast colors. I really like that. And you can also even see, I don't know if this film was shot on film, because I didn't look it up, but this film is, I think it's supposed to look like it's shot with on film, because it's got grain occasionally, the screen flickers sometimes subtly, kind of like how in older movies when they shot on film it would flicker because it's film, it's not perfect. So it was shot with that. You get it. But I really liked the way this film looked. I thought it was really pretty to look at. I really liked the way it was shot. There was literally a scene that was there was this one scene that was really really pretty to look at. I think the entire movie was really pretty to look at. The cinematography was really good. The acting was really good. That also really helped with the scenes, getting engaged in the scenes. And obviously, I think there was a nice contrast with the colors. Pearl's blue overalls and blue shirt with the really bright green grass. I think that really helped. I think that really added a nice. I just liked it. I liked her outfit at the beginning of the movie. And actually, if you notice, she wears blue at the beginning of the movie, and by the end of the movie, she's wearing a red dress. I just think that's a cool detail. Because she's when she goes full murder mode, she wears a red dress by the end of the movie. And I like that. It's a nice little detail. because when she's wearing her blue outfit, overalls and shirt, she's kind of like, she likes killing things, but she doesn't like killing people yet. Then she starts killing people and realizes she likes it. And then when she goes full murder mode, she's wearing the red dress, which I like that. I'm pretty sure that's intentional. I mean, why wouldn't it be? Also, Mia Goth's performance was really strong. Like, you could really feel the emotion in her voice, especially when she was crying, when she was screaming, when she was really just putting her heart into it. I really, really liked her performance in this movie. Same for X, too. But I think, so I really enjoyed this film, and also, I thought the other actors were good, too. Not to underplay them, they were also really great. I just think Mia Goth was the highlight in the acting department, which makes sense. She's the main character, the starring actress. But I want her to be in more things. I really like her. She's a great actress. I want her to be in more things. As an origin story to X, I think this really works because Pearl and X is like already evil murderer lady. And this movie explains why she's an evil murder lady. And in this movie, you kind of feel bad for her in a way. Because she's definitely not mentally well. She definitely has some kind of mental illness. Something along those lines. And I just think it's just really... It just makes you feel bad for an evil murderer. And I like that. Because... I don't know, man. I think that's just a sign of good writing. You can feel bad for a murderer. That's a sign of good writing. But she doesn't want to be a murderer at first, right? She feels kind of conflicted about it. Then by the end of the movie, she's not at all conflicted. Because if you've seen X, she doesn't fucking care. She just kills people like it's nothing. But, I think this is a great origin story for X. Like, it really explains why, I think. In my opinion, I think it's a good explanation to why she's an evil murder lady. I like it. I think I would like it if they made more Pearl movies. You know, like, fucking, they could make 10 of these movies if they wanted to, and they could get, like, they could get even more ridiculous and better as it goes on. But honestly, I think more Pearl movies could be entertaining if they want to. But, actually, I think this is, like, the first franchise thing that A24 has ever done. Like, I can't remember of them making a prequel or a sequel to anything. Please correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure A24 hasn't done anything like this before. They're making a sequel or a prequel, so it was pretty cool. I'm glad that A24 is now, like, doing prequels and sequels. Hopefully we'll get more in the future. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I just want more of these movies. Make more of them. I like them. I'm enjoying them. Make more Pearl movies. Want them. Yeah. But, you know, I think I'd rate this film an 8. I'm give this an 8 out of 10. I liked it. It was good. I don't know. I'll give this movie an 8. I don't know if I'm being too generous, but I don't think I am. I think I enjoyed this film enough to give it an 8. I like it. Go watch it. I highly recommend it for fans of horror. You know, any fan of horror, I bet you'll enjoy this film. Go watch it. It's in the theater. You know, support your local theater. Go to your theater. Watch this film. You know, do all that. But you know, I think I've said my piece. I've given my rating. I've said my stuff. So you know, guys, hope you like this video. Hope you share it with your friends. Subscribe, turn notifications on. Comment down below on how much you liked it. But what I really meant to say was because hated this video. Unsubscribe, dislike, and tell me how much you hate me in the comments. Signing off.
Is that it?
I would think so.